And the answer is semi kind of cop out, which is kind of it depends, right? Then depends on your company size, your product, your sales motions, but we don't want to just leave it at depends. Let's kind of try to break it into the pieces of what's working, what's not working, what's broken, and figure out how do you really best set up for driving expansion revenue the company without breaking everything and creating a mess.
Yeah, because it does become a mess. So let's start with the argument for sales teams owning the expansion. And
Go sales.
this is
Yes.
this is the one that I favor the most. And this is my argument for letting the sales team keep it. If a customer has already purchased from a particular salesperson, why wouldn't the salesperson who closed that deal be the one to go expand it? And you and I've had this discussion countless times over our 5 years at Cloudinary. The salesperson already has the relationship. They know the account inside out. They know how to drive bigger deals. They're money motivated. They know how to do sales. So in my opinion, 9 out of 10 times, the salesperson should keep the relationship and run with that deal and that expansion.
Yeah, and in enterprise sales, this so as it makes a ton of sense. I'm a senior AE. I closed a multi-million-dollar deal. You better believe I could take it over to the next level and get 5 million, 10 million out of these customers. This is, to some extent, my deal. I know everything. I should be connected. But I think there are two other elements to take into considerations when you make that choice. And it probably starts all with the potential. What is the potential for this account to get to? What is the kind of the max value or the max number that this account can get to that should be determined whether you keep it or not? And it dovetails to kind of what sales strategy did you use? So let me explain. Right, in general, there's three motions you could have. One is land and expand, which basically means we'll start it, and then I think I could get them to buy more stuff. There is start small, which is like we talked about. They needs to be bigger, but they wanted to start smaller until they feel good about it. And then there's go big, which you take the whole deal right off the bat. If you did a go big, then there's probably not much expansion kind of left into that motion. So you might not want to keep that deal. In the land and expand or start small, it really depends what the full potential is. And if you have a 5, 10, 8, 20x potential, definitely makes sense. But if it's a smaller one, then you should be considering is that the right person to put on that task?